Well, I have no idea what the attack of those drummers is, but I know they can support.
What a relief.
Phew, I think we managed to get away. Man, this guy weighs a ton. Just look at him, sleeping like a little baby. He's even drooling like one.
For real?
What? Oh, gross. Yeah. Where am I? Hey, you're finally awake. All right, flag. Is everyone okay? You did good back there. Huh? Joker?
That's great.
Thank goodness you're awake.
Don't you worry.
The Rebel Corps made sure we were able to get away safely.
See ya.
Alright, let's get in the hideout. The others need their rest too. Once we've settled in, we can figure out our next course of action. Now we brought Yusuke and Makoto with us, right? Probably. Probably. I do not see them. Your skills are available for unlocking. Did we not save those two this time then? Are they still behind even though we undid the brainwashing that time? And Miss Big Bad did not... Oh, there they are. Also, Miss Big Bad did not decide to reapply the brainwashing while she was there. Probably a one-off thing at the beginning of the game.
I'm sorry. I was too careless out there.
And all those dudos then, all the hat guys that
My apologies.
held her off so that we could get away. Why didn't she just brainwash them and...
For such a shameful blunder.
It really is one of those abilities that's used at the beginning of a game. Turn your allies against you and then is literally never going to be used again. That's all it is.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad you've got my back. With that
Memo update.
uh,
Wow. With these two. Yusuke Kitagawa, a second-year honor student at Kosei High, codenamed Fox. He has a taste for the avant-garde, which can result in some conversational miscues, not controversial. His frequent flashes of obsession with food are the byproduct of a perpetual lack of funds. Koto Nijima, the chief strategist of the Phantom Thieves and third-year student at Shujin Academy, codenamed Queen. She's intelligent, virtuous, and juggles hand-to-hand combat and strategy with ease. As student council president, she is a natural leader within the group, but if she snaps, no one can stop her.
we should address the elephant in the room.
Yeah, I can't stop bleeding. If someone loses over 50,
Surprised they made an art for this.
I'm already at 40%.
I know. But all you're doing is making a fuss over a little scratch.
Yeah. Ow. If you're going to offer me medical care, could you try actually caring? I'm wounded here.
So, those two over there.
I assume we're going to talk about how he was able to use the flag,
When I
the
heard
fog.
he was a Dyad member and opposed the Phantom Thieves, I certainly didn't expect this lively fellow.
Yeah, there's a lot about him we don't really get.
Like, what's his place in the story?
Please not talk about me while I'm present, like I'm some doddering.
Sure got changed
coward.
fast.
Busted. Hi, nice to meet you. Sounds like you're caught up, but I'm Marina, and this is Toshiro. You don't have to pay him any mind, though.
That's not your call to make. With that said, we've spent enough time fooling around. Perhaps we should begin discussing the situation in full.
Yeah.
First, I'd like to address what you're all probably thinking. What's the history between Toshiro and Mario?
Some people definitely get a whole lot more shading on their hair than others.
Actually, I was wondering that. Marie definitely made it sound like you two had a past, but I couldn't pick up what the deal was.
So this is
This
where it's
would
going to
go
get
a
into
lot
why he's
deeper if you
important.
just Caught us up already. Or are you gonna play the amnesia card again?
Says the cat that had amnesia.
I've never heard anyone actually gulp in fear before.
If you don't have any intel to contribute, there's no need to concoct a fanciful excuse.
That's not entirely true. I can at least contribute the fact that I lost my memory.
You really don't know anything about Marie?
Yes.
Really? Nothing at all?
Yes. Hey, is he?
The voice acting is pretty good, though.
Indeed.
I don't find the cutscenes super interesting,
This
but the
reminds
voice
me of
acting part is good.
interrogation Sojiro gave me when I stole his pudding from the fridge.
You know, Toshiro, I'm not just your comrade. I'm also the leader of the Rebel Corps. With that in mind, You know I can't turn a blind eye to a potential enemy agent.
So it's like the audio is good.
I
It's just the
really
visual
hope
with
I
it
don't have
isn't
to
great.
think up a punishment for you being Marie's spy.
What? Wait! More accurately, I feel as if I should know her, but for some reason I can't remember.
What you're saying is...
You're her
You
lawyer
may not remember the exact situation.
in small claims
but you
court.
can at least recall that you have a connection with Marie. Am I getting this right?
Yes, exactly that. Miss Nijima, was it? You're an excellent summarizer.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's not hard to imagine this just means Toshiro's engaged to the real-world Marie. But that's not enough
Well,
for us to
maybe.
figure out everything else going on here.
And this is the cognitive
And
Marie.
Toshiro hasn't been playing us this entire time, right?
No need for the evil eye here.
Oh, you know, it's just that we've seen a lot in our time. Lots of liars and frauds. Lots of people who regretted it.
Yeah, we saw a decent bit of that.
Okay, we've razzed him enough. We know he's gotta be at least a decent guy. I mean, he had enough guts to go after Arena and finish the job, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
And I thought that
He really
the
did
flag
have
power
that
was
guy.
something exclusive to Arena.
Plus, if it turns
So
out
are
he's
we not
gonna
going
be
to
a
talk about
human
how
politician,
he was able to do
we
that?
always knock him around until he comes to his senses. Ain't that right?
Violence isn't the answer.
I know. We'll figure something
Just
out
felt
if
fitting
you
with my
don't
most
mind.
recent video essay.
Mr.
I don't know.
If I may, I need to apologize to you. I had thought you were merely an ill-tempered, dead-end delinquent. I greatly underestimated you.
Great. Yeah, that's probably the first time I've been insulted in an apology.
So, Arena, are you...
Well, I guess I'm just not as nice as Ryuji. I'm kidding. What you did back there, that's all it took to make up my mind. As the leader of the Rebel Corps, I had to press you a bit, but I definitely trust you now.
I see. I truly appreciate it.
Alright, back to business. Now that all the Phantom Thieves are finally reunited.
Thankfully, our Phantom Thieves rescue mission was a success. So, I suppose you could go look for that portal in Marie's castle. The one Toshiro mentioned before.
Our deal's not
Correct.
through yet.
We agreed to help you remove Marie from power.
I don't know,
in
I'm gonna
exchange
check my
for
email or
rescuing our
something.
friends. If we don't hold up our end of the bargain, we don't
Anything
deserve to
important
call
recently?
ourselves Phantom Thieves. Does that sound right
Doesn't
to you
look
guys?
like.
Absolutely. How could we
YouTube
leave without
creators
Marie, her
a couple days ago.
fair
Making
dues?
a short is fun and
Sounds
easy
like
with
you're ready to
effects.
get back out there, Mako-chan.
No thanks.
I might feel the same way.
I'll pass.
Leaving a mission incomplete would be quite unlike us. Not only that, but we always repay our debts.
Besides, looking for that portal while Marie's still skulking around is a pretty terrible idea.
Count me in too. We team up pretty well, huh?
My chair back one
Hell
notch.
Yeah. Let's flip this
Start really
kingdom
slouching
upside
back
down.
here.
Sounds like it's unanimous.
May move this slightly further down.
We're sticking with the
Like
Rebel
that.
Corps to the end.
You guys, thank you. And I'll update my end of the deal. I'll make sure you get the help you need until all of you are back in your own world.
It seems we settled things rather quickly. The alliance between the Rebel Corps and Phantom Thieves shall go on.
Why do you think you're the one to... Oh, never mind.
Yusuke and Makoto are now available for your party. I guess we now have all our party members. I thought that they would be spaced out a lot more across the game. Because that way it gives you a good time to get accustomed to each person's playstyle. Instead of just like, oh, every few battles you get like 2 more allies. And now we have like, what, 8 or 9? Something like that. I have no idea how they play differently all that well yet. Sure, as I keep on playing, maybe I'll figure it out if I keep on diversifying who I'm playing with. I don't want to go through each of these. It's quite impressive how you've managed to stand up to those legionnaires without any persona of your own, Arena.
Not exactly.
Well, as I've said before, we were barely keeping up against them before I met you all. Oh yeah, and you want to go through these because they give you skill points and stuff. We lost so many comrades, and there are still those held captive as we speak.
Ugh.
Like the ones back at the plaza? Man, she messed up in the head. But all that comes to an end, real soon.
Yes.
Right, we're not letting Marie have her way any longer. I intend to devise a strategy for whatever hardship we may bear in this metaverse. In fact, I've already begun working on a plan for vanquishing the entire army in one fell swoop. What, a triangle attack?
Ah.
Oh, I knew we could count on you. Queen, here's our resident martial artist. She's scary enough to silence a crying baby with just a glare. Sorry, I'm what? I meant to say she's our resident brains of the group, and so nice, right, Harmonia? As for myself, I have Goemon to rely upon for stopping foes. By honing in on the enemy's weakness, I find my advantage.
Ah,
And once those weak points expose themselves to me, I bear down and pierce them with vigor. Let's see what he says to this. Ever the weirdo.
hey,
Weirdo?
Oh.
Well, it's true that you can be rather particular about things.
hmm.
Yes, I certainly can't deny that. Take your outfit, for example, Arena. While it may not be glamorous, it's sturdy and streamlined. I suspect it's highly functional as well. Truly elegant design in the end.
But that's...
Are the buttons made of stainless steel? No. Brass, perhaps? What's the concept behind them? May I have a closer look? Okay, I see what you meant now. At any rate, let's team up so we can get out of this sticky situation.
Yes.
Together, as fellow comrades.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I swear on this flag of mine that I'll fight till the very end.
Of course.
And we intend to return the favor. That's how we operate.
Ah,
In that case, I will be counting on you, Phantom Thieves. Now might be a good time to check everyone's equipment and skills, make sure we're ready for the next fight. I don't think I'm gonna be feeling unprepared for the next fight if I skip things. Are we gonna talk about how Mr. Dudo was able to use it? Because I thought it was an arena exclusive power. But apparently anyone could just use her flag. We're not gonna talk about that. You see that mean ass smirk on Maria's face? Just thinking about it's making my blood boil. I swear I'm gonna wreck her shit.
I don't know.
Wonder if she's really the shadow form of a real life Marie. I don't think so. Yeah, what Mona said about this place not being a palace has been bugging me.
What about...
Still, if there's a treasure somewhere, then we might be able to change your heart. Can't you tell by your scent or something, Morgana? You know, use your animal instincts.
Hey!
Stop treating me like some kind of beast. Besides, I still haven't sensed any treasure around here. I didn't see anything that could have been it while I was brainwashed either.
So that
What about the
means-
calling card? We never sent one to anybody. Maybe there just isn't a treasure for you to sense yet?
No.
All the calling card does is cause the treasure to materialize so we can steal it. If one doesn't exist in the first place, we can't expect a calling card to help us there. Assuming this place is a palace in the first place, and Marie its ruler,
I don't understand.
it still wouldn't be a good idea to try and change her heart without knowing what kind of person she is in the real world. I suppose that's true.
But...
Well, none of that changes the fact that we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with her eventually. So what you're all saying is, we have no idea what's going on. But we do know that we have to beat the crap out of Marie, huh? Ryuji, am I not surprised? Must feel nice coasting along with just the one brain cell. Since we don't want to cause any mental shutdowns, we should go about the Marie situation with some care.
Hold on a second.
Okay, so we'll just carefully beat the crap out of her and make sure she survives. So, Shadow has a change of heart, but a calling card is used to make treasure? It's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last, but I have no clue what these guys are talking about. Are you following any of this, Toshiro?
Well, that's...
Well, see how anyone could. I'm so lost I can actually feel a headache coming on.
oh.
Yeah, same here. Despite that, I know there's no alternative but to accept and grasp the truth of what's unfolding around us. Otherwise, we'll continuously fail to keep up with their conversations, and they'll ultimately consider us to be simpletons.
Huh?
Oh, really? When they're done talking, I'll ask Miss Nijima and Miss Sakura to explain things to me in layman's terms. That way, I can catch you up to speed with a quick lesson and Q&A session.
Right.
I can even throw in a short quiz or two to ensure the lesson took. That way, we can go back and recover any missed points. Now I'm starting to get a headache.
That's enough.
What? Doing this for your benefit? You'd be so immature about something so important. What are those two squabbling about now? More GP for me. Power of the flag! I've gotta say, I was so impressed with Toshiro earlier. What if he becomes an actual playable character later or something? While you stood your ground in the face of the enemy, you really earned my respect with that one. Maybe he'll uncover a persona. Oh, really? It wasn't that big a deal. Well, maybe a little bit of fun. I really like that flag. I like trains. Or whatever that meme is. No, that's one. I know another one is I like turtles. But I think there's an I like trains meme as well, right? That's enough flattery for now. I merely did the right thing. What? You're complimenting the flag? I mean, it did turn the situation around in an instant. It's got some incredible abilities, but we know next to nothing about it. I totally thought only Arena could wield that power. What's really going on here? Okay, we do talk about it, good. I don't have an answer to that either. All I know is that I felt so extremely desperate in that moment. I didn't do anything in particular to activate it, so it may well have been the flag's doing entirely.
So that's it.
I see. So while we may not understand the flag's workings, it's clear that we'd still be suffering if not for its aid. I guess so. Damn, Arena, that's one fine flag you've got there.
That was
It's
great.
bad boy. What an amazing flag. Yeah, and if we're dishing out praise, then it's really thanks to Arena, since she passed the flag to Toshiro. Yeah, what a leader, and what a flag. The guy literally got shot planting that flag. 3 cheers to the true stars of that battle. Arena and her flag. Woohoo.
What?
Is there really not a single shred of praise left for me at this point? I have to say, it's true that I fully trusted Toshiro to succeed when I handed off my flag. Did you hand it off? You seemed kind of out for the count. Maybe when I passed it over, I shared my feelings with it somehow? You're saying there's a possibility that the flag has a mind of its own. Perhaps it started to develop sentience. What if it started talking to us all of a sudden? That would be something. Man, it's just gonna become a figure like the Holy Grail in Persona 5, where it gains its own sentience. I think I'd rather have Morgana around as the only talking weird thing.
Hey!
Who are you to be calling someone a weird thing, huh?
Okay.
Alright. There's no point guessing about this stuff. For now, let's just say the flag's great and move on.
What did you say?
Seriously? You've just moved completely beyond me. Alright, should I invest this GP here, my points and stuff? I have no idea where you even do that. Velvet Room is for personas. Quest? Are there other
What should we
quests?
choose?
Oh, there are. Can we acquire GP if we do them? So I haven't done any of these, I guess.
Until
Get a
next
whole bunch
time.
of GPs there. Skills, it's here. Yeah, let's see here. So oh, so I already had that. So I have, hold on. I could do, I guess if I want to hit really hard, something or other on a single target. Sure. I don't know, man. Let's see here. That's pretty cool. Sure, do that. Yeah, I was just kind of putting stuff into there as filler. Sure. Is that something that I should gain on some others before I go too crazy? Yeah, probably. Not a bad idea. That doesn't even take any extra SP. I don't know, man. Sure. Sure. Alright, then Yusuke here. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. And these? Sure. Oh yeah, and the other thingamabob is... Okay. Interesting. And wait. Okay. But then more typical stuff that pretty much everyone has. Fairly certain. Alright. Yeah, be able to heal and stuff. Sure. Oh, but I don't have the ranged one. I should get that one first. Or the area of effect one, I should say. Okay. I mean... Sure, that. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Should I do some of these side quests to become stronger? I mean, the game will be harder and give me more challenge if I don't and I get less GP. I'll do... This is what I'm thinking for how I'm gonna do it. I'll start doing side quests here if the game starts feeling hard.
Come back again later.
But until that happens, let's just keep on pressing on. Alright, so what's the next part of the tale here? Alright, time to discuss our next steps. So the Phantom Thieves may be reunited, but Mari's army is nothing to sneeze at. I also realized I forgot to put on sub-personas to Yusuke and Makoto. Oh well.
Indeed.
It'd be ideal to ride this momentum toward Mari's defeat. Yeah, why don't we? Not sure that's possible, though. We're totally outnumbered. Our chance of winning is scary low right now. I don't care if there's a lot of foes, I'll triangle attack them all. I think I might have an idea for changing those odds.
I was thinking.
For a while, we'd heard rumblings, of a place where captured Rebel Corps members are held prisoner.
Oh.
They're prisoners? Talk about a bleak situation. Just a little bit ago, I received a report that we finally located the entrance to the prison.
Yes.
Yes, all too many of our comrades have been incarcerated in this terrible place.
Please.
I'd like to go liberate them as soon as possible. Would you be willing to help with that? No! Should we? I'd say we should help them out, Harmonia. If all goes well, it'll really help with the imbalance in numbers. We've got no reason to refuse either. We've got a numbers problem and we refuse to take any more than 3 allies into battle at once.
Not quite.
Just a moment. We lack the necessary intel. We lack the necessary intel for that. First, we should find out everything we can. Only then can we form a careful strategy. We need to appoint a recon team to scope out the area while we conduct simulations. Then discuss operative arrangement. Uh-huh, sure. Okay, let's move out.
That's enough.
Did you even hear a word I said?
Hey.
Do you have any idea how heavy the security may be at this prison? We do not know the exact number of guards stationed there. However, we do know that the entrance is heavily guarded. After we crash the plaza, I'm sure Mari's got everyone on high alert.
Alright, let's go.
Well, may as well head over there now so we can check out the sitch ourselves. And we shall guide you to the prison. Let me know when you're ready to move out. I'm ready. I'm ready. Persona. Thumbnail there near detention facility. There it is. The contemptible prison they've thrown our compatriots into. We need to avoid being spotted. We're not sticking out too much around this corner, are we?
Understand?
Hey, watch it! You almost pushed me further out! Pushing, you hear me?
Isn't that...
Stop setting yourself up for it. There are more guards than I'd hoped to see. Where'd that bastard go? Can't be far, we'll get him. Oh, are they searching for someone?
Hey.
Everyone, over there. Is it gonna be a bigger cutscene? Or what? What's gonna be going on here? Let's see.